this professional bull riding has just become so popular all over the country. And, of course, they've got in Vegas coming up the World Championships. And we've got listeners headed there and staying there at the MGM Grand. And they got airfare going there. They're going to get they're going to get the VIP treatment from PBR. And you know that BootDaddy.com was involved with that to get the airfare handled. And are you familiar with BootDaddy.com?
BootDaddy.com.
Randy Little, who of course is a very well-known name in professional bull riding. Now we have Eric standing by, who's the marketing manager with PBR, and we also have got together and we've actually got a legend when it comes to professional bull riding. One of the bullfighters that people consider to be the best of the best. He is the cream of the crop, and that's Joe Baumgartner. Baumgartner, as I say, Baumgartner.
Is it? Are you making it too complicated? Is it Baumgartner?
Baumgartner. That's what it looks like. But we've got them all. Now I'm in a bit of a dilemma here because there's 3 lines, only 2 ways to bring people on the air. So I will have to. Would you like to pick which ones you'd like to have there?
Why don't we get Joe on to figure out how to say his last name?
Joe, how do you say your last name, legend of bullfighting?
Baumgartner.
Baumgartner.
Yeah, it's almost like Gardner. You just spell
Gardner.
But you see in the pronunciation, they give you 2 E's, which should be near.
And, Joe, you know how I know that? Because I was watching a guy that may be kin to you, Felix, jump out of a balloon from space last weekend.
That's your...
No, but you know what? I flew that day after he jumped out of there. I flew to Colorado, and boy, that was a big question on the plane. Are you related to that guy? I said no.
Joe, I think I just say, yeah, he's my cousin. I bull ride. He jumps out of balloons. You know.
Joe, I understand that you want to pat Calvin Speedy Wilburn on the back a little bit.
What's that?
Yeah. You got a little something for Speedy here today to give him some props. So I'm gonna ask Eric to come in here, who's handling, of course, the marketing for PBR. Eric, I mean, Speedy's become like a legend among you guys, right?
Yeah, I mean, Speedy, he came out, to our show, and we dressed him up, and they actually got to go out and do a little bullfighting training, and, we watched Greg actually stumble a little bit, almost get run over by a bull.
Almost did, yeah.
Luckily they saved themselves, and they did a great job.
Almost got run.
Well, now, are you here are you telling us that you want a legend like Joe to be here today?
Yeah, it'd be great. I mean, Joe's the best of the best. I mean, he retired. He's still involved, with the ABBI. He's a legend in our sport. And actually, Joe is one of those guys that you just, when you're around him, he's infectious. And he's just one of the best men that you'd want to know. You want to call this guy your friend just because he's genuine. And they just don't cut him like that anymore.
Well, Joe, we need
sounds like Speedy.
Yeah, sound that somehow that now we're moving off the definition of Speedy here.
Hey,
no, of course not. Now you guys have got a special presentation that Randy Little is involved in, and Randy, of course, works with. He's the CEO and the owner of PFI Western Store. Now that's the big boy, and Randy, welcome to the program. I know that you guys got teamed up with us for this trip coming up, but you've done something special for PBR to be able to pat Speedy on the back today and give him a pretty special gift.
Oh, yes, we did. And I tell you what, we're just so proud to be involved, and we came up with a really cool pair of boots. Lou Casey, they're a $1,000 pair of ostrich. They're ostrich leg with Rick and Bubba on the top of the shaft. It's really cool. What do you think?
We're opening up right now, Randy.
Wow.
We've been hiding these from Speedy because I know these are a gift from the PBR folks to Speedy for all his work in marketing.
Look at the logo on it. How great.
Man.
I mean, the Rick and Bubba logo
Look at
on
that.
Randy.
That is unreal.
Randy, I didn't expect
Well, that's cool.
that looks.
That's what we wanted.
Look at that.
Boy,
Look at
yeah,
that.
Speedy, I need you in those. I mean, that's really. I mean, these are extremely.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, this is high
Randy,
quality
Eric,
stuff.
thank you so much.
That's a big deal there.
Joe.
If you got Ustream right now, you need to see these. I mean, Bubba, that really looks sharp.
How do you get that logo
Randy,
on there like that?
how do you get that done?
Well, actually, it wasn't me. I have to give it back to Eric. Eric called me and he said, we want to be involved. They're a big sponsor and want to make sure that we take care of them really good. And I said, we'll make them a pair of boots from BootDaddy.com.
Well, BootDaddy.com has stepped up, and like I say, it helped us with this big trip coming up with some other sponsors. But I'm gonna tell you what, these
That is
boots.
funny.
I mean, when I heard they had the Rick and Bubba logo on them, Bubba,
I mean,
I
they do.
I didn't expect the logo to look so good.
No, I thought it would be like in the leather or something at the top. I didn't realize it was going to be a big colored logo like
Well,
that. That was really
Eric,
good.
you being in marketing, you have hit a home run here. That's marketing. I mean, that Rick and Bubba logo is obnoxious.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna tell you why we did this. I mean, it came down to this. I mean, it was a close race between Greg and Speedy, but at the end of the day, when you looked at how they rode a bull, I mean, Greg really just jumped off, and Speedy actually.
No, Speedy had a sick bull,
when it
Eric.
came down to selecting the guys, that's how that Speedy won hands down.
Oh,
Well,
Greg,
now-
how's that feel?
Eric, you didn't rate the bull. Speedy's went over and was eating popcorn from a kid after he fell off.
Now,
I'm
we'll
sorry,
bring-
I can't hear y'all. I got boots on.
I'm
What was
gonna
that?
bring Joe back in. Joe, all your
He did stay on his longer. I will admit it.
now, Joe, did you see any footage of what these guys did at all?
How about that?
No, I didn't. No,
Have you seen the legend video? Have you seen me doing this? You need to check it
yeah,
out.
yeah. I seen part of it. Yeah.
Where did Greg's bull die? Do y'all know?
Well, not long after that.
Where is it buried at?
Yeah, you know,
Now,
listen,
Joe-
the bull ride was fun, but we got in there with the bullfighters that day. And we show that on the Ustream a lot on the replay. Yeah, I saw it the other day when it was on. That was fun. I had one turn on me. It could have got
Oh,
ugly.
sure.
Yeah, Joe, I mean, how do you find these guys? Because what you guys do, obviously the riders are in danger, but you guys are kind of like their guardian angels. You'll put yourself in danger before you'll let them get hurt. I mean, what does a true bullfighter? What are some of the characteristics that he must have?
It's a lot of it's just animal savvy, understanding the animals. You know, and people think like, you know, that guy's crazy for doing what he's doing, but you know, every night before the bull riding would be on, you know, we'd go out and we'd kind of study what bulls and what matchups we had with riders. And you could kind of foresee the wrecks just on the paper before you even walk
Really?
out in the arena.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of homework.
Yeah, it is. You know, it wasn't just go out. You know, put your clothes on and go out in the arena and do what you did. You know, it was. I won't say a lot of homework, but you know, I mean, you darn sure looked at the day sheet and you darn sure looked what bull had what guy, and you know, there wasn't very many bulls that scare a bullfighter, but there's a lot of riders that scare bullfighters.
Yeah. Well, you know, when I was sizing mine up, I remember it like it was yesterday. And Joe, I know you've probably, slightly torn your meniscus like I did, and you just have to fight through the pain.
Once or four times.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you just squeezing so tight.
Right.
I mean,
for all there is.
And just to think I did this without stirrups.
I know it's hard to believe, Joe.
Yeah.
What an honor to get to talk to you, and thanks for what you've done for professional bull riding and continue to do. And Eric, of course, obviously we love
Those
working.
are nice. Eric, this is so kind.
Yeah, we love working with you guys. And Randy, these boots could not. I mean, these things turned out really nice.
Well, that's what we want them to be. We want them to be so you can wear them and be proud of them.
Well, I mean that's I mean
I
that
have to
is
wear these and DJ in the party with them.
Yes.
You realize that's a high
shorts on.
high quality pair of boots right there.
Oh yeah, you
That
can,
emblem, the
Those
logo
are
looks good.
handmade boots.
Wow.
Those
Handmade.
are strictly handmade. 100% U.S. handmade boots by Lou Casey.
Oh my
Lou
gracious.
Casey
Are you
made those
serious?
for you.
Look at you.
This is. I feel so special.
I like that
Those look
pattern.
good.
Did you say this is ostrich?
Ostrich leg. Ostrich
Oh.
leg. The actual leg of the ostrich. Just,
I
you
like the
imagine
pattern
looking
of
down
that
on the shaft.
of the leather on there. That's
Wow.
really sharp.
Yeah.
looking.
Well, guys, we're humbled, we're honored, and the audience has really responded to the PBR and the work you guys are doing. You're really putting on a great show, and thank you for letting us be a small part of it. And again, giving us these boots. I mean, you didn't have to go that far, but I know Speedy's glad you did.
Yeah, I am too.
Well, we got another surprise too, guys. Real quick, I mean, we actually sent gift cards too, so everybody sitting in the studio audience there gets a gift certificate to go to BootDaddy.com and get something for themselves.
How about that? There, golden ticket seat.
I feel like Oprah.
And then on top of that, I want to tell you, man, it's not too late. You can get on an airplane. You can get out to Las Vegas. We got the ABBI World Finals. We got the PBR World Finals. We got the PBR Backseat Bucker program going on at South Point. You want to get involved. That's what Joe came on today, talk a little bit about bullfight and talk about ABBI, heavily involved in our bovine athletes and what's going on. And, I mean, we're breeding the best bulls in the world, you know, to go up against the best riders, and we continue to be that top echelon sport. And you folks, it's a great show, and this is our Super Bowl. So come out to Las Vegas October 24th through the 28th, man. We appreciate you guys, Rick and Bubba.
Thank you very much, Eric.
Thank you,
thanks,
Eric.
Randy. And
Eric, love you, buddy.
And thanks, Joe, for
Thanks,
being
guys.
with us. And thanks for the gifts today for the golden ticket seats
Awesome.
from BootDaddy.com.
Kidding
So
me.
they get a gift certificate today as well. We'll get it on Picture of the Day as soon as we can. Helms is working on that right now. Speedy's boots, you really need to see
look
them.
good.
They are.
I'm about to tweet it right now.
We're going phone trolling next.